Alright guys, so we finally have a really good leather case for the Galaxy S25 Ultra. I've been looking all over the place, on Amazon, on websites, all different companies. I just want a good leather case for my S25 Ultra. Is that too much to ask for? Well, apparently, no it's not. And today we are taking a look at the Ryan London case, leather case, for the S25 Ultra. Now, huge shout out to Ryan London for sending this over to me to review for you guys. The price on this case is $72, but I do have a discount code. Use code Brian. I'll leave that right here. Save yourself 10% off of your entire purchase at Ryan London's website. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging, the case, and go through all of that stuff. So starting off, we do have the box here. It does say Ryan London on it, and that's pretty much it. Just a little information here, a barcode on the back. Now, shout out to Ryan London also for upping their packaging. Before it used to just be like a black envelope. Well, now they give us a nice box, and I'm all here for it. I love a good packaging. So, very nice, clean, and simple. You just open this up. All you're going to get is your case inside of the box. So, let's put the box off to the side and take a look. Now, starting off with the case, we are getting a full grain leather case here. Finally, I'm so happy about getting a full grain, a real leather case for the Ultra. But yes, full grain leather here. You are going to get your metal camera ring right here. Now this is going to be that P cutout right here, but you know, it's just one of those things. I'm willing to sacrifice having not individual cutouts for a nice quality leather case. I'm sure leather materials are a little bit more difficult as well to work with to make those individual cutouts, but that is what it is. I'm here for it. Would I like to see the individual cutouts? Of course, I think we all would, but I'm still happy that Ryan London went out there, made a case for the Ultra, and I'm willing to sacrifice that cutout for a really good case. So, anyways, that's the back of it. Taking a look at the inside, you're going to get this very nice microfiber material here. Of course, your MagSafe magnet there, and it is going to say Ryan London down here, premium leather goods. Now, you're going to get that full grain leather material that goes all the way around the inside of your case, and your buttons are also going to have microfiber lining on them right there. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus. Right there, you are getting some microfiber lined buttons, so even though the buttons are metal, they will not scratch up your phone. And now real quick, let's just go ahead and bring over our magnet paper, and let's see. We are working with an alignment magnet right there as well, so you're not going to see it there, but it does exist. Now, let's go ahead and bring over our scale and our caliper here. We'll see how much this thing weighs and all that fun stuff. So, starting off, we are looking at 39 grams. And then when it comes to the thickness of it, from front to back, 11.9 millimeters. And then inside to outside, 2.1 millimeters. So, not a thick or a super heavy case at all. Definitely for 39 grams, it's right there on par with a lot of other leather cases, at least from previous model years, as well as for other phones. That 38, 39 to like 45, 46 grams is about on par with most leather cases. The Ryan London is no different. You don't really feel the weight of it too much. You definitely don't feel the thickness of it, but it's there to give you a little bit of that protection. So let's go ahead and bring over our jet black titanium S25 Ultra. We'll put it into the case and listen out for that click. Pretty decent click onto there, especially for a leather case. When you do click that on, you're going to feel that this case is on there nice and tight, which, speaking of which, going around the sides, super good fit. Bottom is good, top is good. I'm very impressed with the fit of this case. I have no issues when it comes to that. Taking a look at it, oh, almost dropped my phone. Taking a look at that, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So each corner is not really going to have a crazy click onto it, but don't worry about that. When you put this case onto the phone, you are absolutely going to feel when every corner goes on there, it's going to feel very nice and secure. Even though it doesn't have a click, I'm not worried about the fit of it at all. I know that if you drop this, it may take a nice chunk out of your leather, but your phone's not going to come out of this case. So anyways, let's take a look at that screen and that camera protection, because that is one area I am super impressed with about this case. So I am using, of course, a full coverage tempered glass screen protector here, and look at that screen lip. Now for a leather case, that's impressive. I am very happy about that screen lip right there. Absolutely set it down on whatever surface you want. You should be good to go. And then taking a look at that camera bump, of course, nice camera bump there. Absolutely set it down on whatever surface. Like I said, you'll be fine. But Don't forget, this is full grain leather, so it's going to show those nicks, dings, scratches, all that stuff. But in my opinion, that's just character on your leather, right? You're buying a leather case, eventually it's gonna scratch, whether you're putting wherever you're putting it, doesn't matter where you put it. It's gonna scratch up, but that's okay. That's gonna develop a patina. It's gonna change the color a little bit slightly, but it's gonna look really, really good. When you get a nice leather case that's been used for a good long time, you can tell it has character, it has personality. I'm all here for it. And especially on some of the other colors that we'll take a look at today, you'll definitely end up seeing that, and the patina will develop, and it's going to look really good. So don't worry about all that. Use your phone case for what it's meant to be there for. It is a phone case. So that's just a little side rant right there. But anyways, you're going to get that really good camera and screen protection. I'm very, very happy about that. Now, let's go ahead and take a look around the sides of it. So starting off at the top, you just have a cutout for your microphone hole right there. On the left-hand side, of course, you are completely closed in, and you are going to get a little Ryan London logo right there. Then moving along to the bottom, let me turn off my screen here. Moving along to the bottom, you are going to get a nice cutout for the S Pen, your speaker, USB Type-C, and your mic. Now, taking a look at that S Pen, when you do pop it out, you are getting a little groove right there, so you can easily hook your finger onto that. And let's just test out that S Pen real quick, see how we're looking when it comes to those magnets here. All right, it's looking really good to me. No interference from the magnets. Let's move up a little bit. There we go, kind of all the way around here. Everything is looking just fine. So just go ahead and put that right back in there. And there is your S Pen, it works just fine. Now, of course, that speaker hole cutout there is fine, and the USB-C with mic. Let's bring over a USB Type-C cable here. We'll plug this in. There we go, we are charging. And of course, it'll fit just about all of your thicker head cables in here with no issues at all. And then moving along to the right-hand side, you are closed all the way in. Of course, you do have your metal power button and your volume up and down, which, by the way, those are really nice and protruding buttons. I mean, just look at that. You can easily click one of these buttons and you know exactly what you're clicking. It feels good and it clicks really good. Let's listen to that. Very nice clicky buttons on here. I have no complaints when it comes to that. Now, let's go ahead and check out that MagSafe, right? So we'll start off with our Apple leather MagSafe wallet. We'll attach that. Let's go ahead and find that here. Where are the magnets? Now, there we go. It is on there. Now, it's not really an issue with this case. It's more so just the camera layout on the S25 Ultra. A lot of cases when you do use certain MagSafe accessories like wallets, battery packs, things like that, they're going to get onto the camera a little bit right there. But this is going to give you some pretty good MagSafe strength. Now, it is a little bit lifted up, and because this is a leather wallet on a leather case, it's not going to be the best connection for MagSafe leather wallets, but it is going to work. It is connected right there. As you guys can see, it's there. Now, let's move on to a MagSafe battery pack. We'll attach that. There we go. We are charging. And same thing, as you guys can see, it's there a little bit around the camera, the bottom camera there, but again, not a fault of this case. And as you guys can see, I mean, the magnets are pretty good. Of course, it's not going to make 100% full connection like it would with anything else because of that area right there, that camera area. But just hypothetically speaking, if we turn it a little bit off to the side, as you guys can see, you can sit here and give it a good shake before that ends up coming off. So I'm very impressed so far when it comes to the MagSafe strength on here. And then finally, these are the accessories that are going to work really well with it. As you guys can see, the charger is not covering the camera lens at all. And you can take it and pick it up for the most part. You do give it a little bit of a shake of the wrist right there, and that is going to come off. But it'll definitely work on all of your nightstand chargers, your car mounts, all that with no issues, especially because the S25 Ultra does not actually have magnets built into it. So with the Ryan London case, you are going to be able to get those MagSafe and Qi 2 accessories. So all around, B, what do you think about the Ryan London case? What are your thoughts? How does it feel to use? All that. So feeling to use, excellent, right? Full grain leather. First, when you get it, she's going to be a little bit slippery. Don't worry about that though. Let those finger oils get in there a little bit. You know, you'll use it. The more you use it, the less slippery it will become. And I've been using this the last few days. I've already started to notice a slight difference in the grip on it. But of course, it's a leather case. You're not getting, TPU grips. You're not getting any spikes, none of that. It's a very classy looking, all leather case, and that's kind of what you can expect when it comes to that. So the grip on it is okay. Of course, it'll get better over time. Not a pinky destroyer whatsoever. You sit here, you hold it just like this all day long, you'll be fine. The buttons click well, the fit on it is great, the screen protection, the camera protection, all that is A1. I'm very, very happy with the Ryan London shell leather case. This has definitely been on my Ultra, and I foresee it's going to be on my Ultra for a long time to come. And I'm very impressed with this case. I like it a lot. But let's take a look at those other colors real quick. We'll give our final thoughts and get out of here. So, like I said, this is going to be that black color right here. It's also going to come in a dark brown, which is this kind of what it looks like around the sides. There you guys can see it does have the black buttons opposed to the brown leather there. And it's also going to come in saddle brown, which is this nice tannish brown color right here, this medium brown. I like this color a lot. I think this is one of the best colors that they make right here. You do get those black buttons there and the black camera ring, but this is what it's going to look like. So 3 colors on this case. You're going to get black, dark brown, and saddle brown. I am a huge fan of this case, and I can absolutely recommend it to you guys to go out there. Don't forget to use that discount code. Like I said, it is down in the description below, as well as the link to purchase. But absolutely, I think it is worth the price of this case. Definitely go ahead and check one of these out. If you're interested in a really, really good leather case, the Ryan London will not disappoint at all. Let me know what you guys think about the Ryan London down in the comments below. I'm really loving it, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. That goes a really long way for me and allows me to make these videos consistently for you. And if you guys want to see the screen protector that I'm currently using on the S25 Ultra, which is the D-Brand Prism 2.0, I'll leave that video right here. And if you guys want to see another excellent case for the S25 Ultra, that's one of my favorites, I'll leave that video right here.